Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to prep a tumbler using Final Sand by DIY Epoxy. Of course, I'll link that in the bio. So first you want to wet your tumbler. Today I'm going to be using a 20-ounce skinny in I think it's a 10-ounce wine tumbler. I put a little dab on a 000 grade steel wool pad. And I might be using a little too much, but I use this much. It's perfectly fine with me. And then I just go into a wipe on, wipe off Mr. Miyagi style all over the tumbler. I do this for about 30 seconds to make sure that I'm getting good coverage. And using this method will actually replace sanding your tumbler and then cleaning it afterwards. So we're getting both done in one swipe. So that's always an efficient way to prep your tumblers. And again, this is cutting back on the arms. I sand a lot of tumblers and I like doing this way much better because I don't have to work so hard to get that sanded finish. Okay, y'all, and just like that, you just rinse her off. Make sure that you get it all off of your tumbler, rub her down really nice. Make sure you look at the bottom, get all of the cracks and crevices. You don't want any final sand left over because then it may interfere with your spray painting process or your epoxying process. But that is literally all you have to do for these cups, y'all. So if you are used to using that sanding block, hop on DIY Epoxy and get that final sand. So now I'm going to work on my 10-ounce stainless steel wine tumbler. And I get my tumblers from the stainless steel depot known as Hog tumblers. I'll make sure I include that link as well. I love these. I never had a complaint. And let me tell you, I use these every night and I always wake up to ice in my water. Okay, so now that they're both rinsed off, we're just going to dry them off with a paper towel. Sometimes I use a coffee filter if I don't really want any fibers on my cup, but a paper towel works just as good most of the time. Make sure you get all of your water residue off because you don't want to have any bubbling happen when you go to spray paint. But I got my sanded finish that I wanted with using just this product. I do not have to go in with a sand block, and I know that my epoxy and my spray paint is going to adhere to my tumbler with no problems. I use this method a lot, and like I said, especially when you have to do a lot of them, do not hurt yourself with going back and forth with that sanding block because I've had some times where I woke up the next morning and my arm would be on fire, y'all. So this method is definitely an efficient way to get your tumblers sanded and prepped and ready for spray painting. I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell button so you see all of my new tips and tutorials I upload every Sunday. Thank you so much for watching and stay crafty.